can't believe this day has arrived. I am all ready to go. I'm literally just about to walk out the door. I am so nervous. I am so excited. Yeah, got my race number. I haven't attached it just yet because I don't want to damage it. And then I'm just taking, I've been drinking this. I did pour some into my drink bottle so it's not too much to drink in the morning. And then I'm also going to take this to have a bit later. But yeah, let's go. Just need to put my jacket on because it's cold out there. And then let's go run a marathon. The first people are about to start in like 20 minutes, like the elites in the first wave. But yeah, my recommended arrival time is 6:40. So I am going to just, yeah, make sure I've got everything, do a final checklist and leave. I'm just walking to the metro station. It is finally, the wind has died down. It was so windy yesterday. So that's good. Hopefully it won't be too cold waiting around. I can't see too many people looking like they're going for the marathon, which is kind of making me nervous, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure there'll be people once I actually get to the station. Never mind, I just spotted one, but he's going the other way. I must be going back because I know the station's up here. Thank you.
finish line. Oh my God, love to see you folks.
Come on, guys! Halfway! You got it! Let's go! Good job. Thank
It is a fair while later now. It is nearly 7 o'clock. I am so tired. Just in the last 10-15 minutes I've absolutely crashed, and I thought I'd just better jump on and update the vlog before I forget and completely crash. I am gonna put this down because I'm tired. Oh my god, what a day. What a day. So fun. Let's do my debrief now, because otherwise I'll forget. I don't know where to start. Do we just start at the very beginning? Yeah, got off the tram station. It would have been right at 6:30 because I remember this person that was just got off next to me was like, oh, they're about to start, and she was watching it on her phone. Yeah, so it was like 6:30 that I arrived at the where did I get off? Crow's Nest station, and then walked over to the start line, just followed the crowds, and then yeah, got there and just was like, oh my god, I can't believe this is it. This is a world major marathon. Pretty much just got there and then went to the bathroom queue, which was very, very long, and I was there the whole time basically. I was stressing because they were like calling us over like to go into our entry chutes, and I was like, oh my god, but it was fine. Went to the bathroom, went to the start line, walked to the start. It was very like, the start was very like underwhelming in a way. Not the actual, just the actual, I think the bit that was underwhelming was actually crossing the start line. Like the actual start line vibes were great, but it was just like there was like flames going off every now and then, which was really nice and warm because I was cold because I had dropped my jacket right as you enter the start line. But everyone, suddenly you're just walking, no, I didn't have to wait long on the start line at all because I got there in the last moment. So basically I got to the start line, waited maybe max 5 minutes, then they let us start walking towards the start line, and then all of a sudden everyone just starts picking up the pace a tiny bit, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, whoa, was that the start line? I was expecting there to be like, you know how they normally have the like archway? I was expecting that, and I was kind of looking, you know, couldn't see where it was as we were walking, and I was like, I don't know how far it is, but then there didn't seem to be any big like overhead, maybe there was and I was just blind, but I didn't notice one. I just suddenly went, Oh, I need to start, that's the start line. And then, yeah, we were off. It was all largely downhill to the Harbour Bridge. Sorry, I'm just getting a bit warm. It was largely downhill to the Harbour Bridge, and it was like the temptation to send it was strong, but I was just kept being like, no, don't do that. Everyone says don't do that. Just keep a comfortable pace, because you'll probably regret it later. I still did start out sort of, I didn't fully know, like I had a goal pace in mind, but I was a bit unsure if that was too fast, but I was sort of sticking to that pace of 6. I was like, 6:45 and below, let's try and go for that. And yeah, it was so cool. Running across the Harbour Bridge was just a very cool experience, obviously. Yeah, things were pretty good, things were pretty smooth. I think there was nothing too dramatic to report. I took a slightly different approach to this race than I sort of normally do. I decided, after sort of reading some posts on Facebook and just thinking about it for a bit, I decided I wasn't going to wear my running vest, which I never thought I would do for a marathon, to be honest. But a lot of people are like, oh, there's plenty of aid stations, and actually not that many people wear a vest in the past. So then I was like, oh, that would be like, it would be nice to like feel a bit lighter when I run, basically, if I don't have to wear the vest. It's just one less layer. So then I made a decision to not wear the vest and just I had a sports bra that has like pockets, and then just stuff into my shorts pockets, which probably looked weird, but oh well. And then, yeah, so I went through pretty much all the aid stations. I think I skipped one. That was like the second or third one, because they had so from 5k they had, or just after, they had Powerade and water, and then they had an aid station every 2.5, but only every second one had Powerade as well. So I pretty much stopped through every aid station and walked through it, because I tried running the first, because I was like, I don't want to stop now, because it was only just after 5k. And I spilled Powerade like everywhere. It was not pretty. And I was trying to like pinch the top and just zip out the edge, but that was still not working too great. So then I was just like, let's just walk through. We can let the heart rate come down. It's fine. And then we can just pick up the pace a little bit. So that was sort of the plan. Normally I sort of try my best. I always get really panicked and I avoid aid stations, because I'm like, oh, but then I'm wasting time stopping, getting stuck amongst people. But I was like, well, I kind of have to, because I have to hydrate, because now I don't have my vest, so I have no choice. So that was the approach I took today. So I did walk, every 2.5k basically, which, I don't know, which is fine, obviously. Like, my pace wasn't that. So what I would do is, there was often a sign being like water up ahead. As soon as I saw that, I would pick up pace, or if I just sort of had a feeling it must be close, or if I was like, the good thing about doing that is if I was struggling a little bit, I'll be like, just get to the aid station, then you can walk, rather than stopping. So technically I didn't run a marathon, but that's fine, minor detail. But yeah, everything was, the only complaint I had on the run, not with anything, just on my personal experience, was I got blisters. I could feel my blisters forming on the bottom of both my big toes from like 10k in, and I was just like, oh no, what's this gonna be like later on? Luckily it hurt a fair bit, but it didn't hurt to the point where I was like, oh my god, this is impacting the pace I want to run at. So that was good, at least. Yeah, I kept being like, have I gone out too fast? Did I go out too fast? Is this too fast? When am I going to crash and not be able to maintain this pace? But I actually maintained like a decent pace of like some 6:40, 6:45, but then some of them are a bit slower. Like when I went through the aid station, it'd be like, it would pull it up to like 7:08 or something, 7:10, even 7:15 maybe on some of them. Because there was that portion of walking, but then I would run a bit faster, so it wasn't like blowing out the splits to like 8-9 minutes, so that was good. It wasn't until around quite late in the race, so I think from around 8k it started to feel a little bit less cruisy, and I sort of wanted to walk more, but I just kept being like, no, just get to the aid stations. And then it wasn't until like 39k in the final, this was a part that I had heard people had said was pretty tough. I think it's like called Macquarie's Chair or Lady Macquarie's Chair or something like that, and it's a little bit undulating, and that's the only point where I really felt like it was hilly. I actually through the whole race was like, this is not that hilly. Like I had really gone in my head at being really bad, but there was maybe 1 or 2 hilly bits left, like little hills early on, where I was like, oh no, is this gonna be how it's gonna be? But it really, to me, just from what I was expecting, it didn't feel like a hilly run. It just, of course there was a couple hills, but yeah, there was no point where I was like, oh my god, this is such a hilly course. So that was good, at least. I never felt too impacted by hills or anything. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it wasn't until that hilly section, sort of in the Botanic, maybe it's not the Botanic, that Macquarie's Chair section where you kind of go out and around and back. So that was where I walked up some of the hills, which I'm a little bit gutted about because I probably like wasted too much time there when I just should have pushed on and really tried to send it a bit more, but can't go back and change it now. Yeah, that was also when I got this in my last marathon, but in my last marathon both of them flared up from like 5 or 6k, my inner ankle, or like just below the inner ankle. And last training block I would get pain. I started to get pain in the inner ankles on like probably all my 30 plus k runs, whereas it didn't give me any pain at all this time. I think because I've done a bit more exercises on the arch and the calves and stuff to help with my shin splints, that might have helped. But in the final like 5-6k, which was better than it hitting in the first 5-6k last time, just the one leg, the one that I had shin splints in, started to hurt a bit. And post marathon is when it's been torture. Like I've struggled, but I did a bit of, I don't want to show my feet, but I brought tape just in case anything flared up, and so I did a bit of Googling and have taped it, and that has actually made, I don't know if it's right the way I've taped it, but it's made such a difference. Like it almost doesn't hurt to walk now as soon as I put the tape on. So that's great. Yeah, once I got to like 2k to go, I really tried to sprint as fast as I could. To sprint, not really a sprint, but you know, pick up the pace and send it to the end. The downhill helped for that, definitely. I did have to stop though briefly. I was trying to just send it, but I can't remember if it was like 40 or 41k, but I just started to get a bit emotional and just suddenly felt like I couldn't breathe. And then there was a water station, so I was like, I just need to grab a drink and regroup. Again, probably wasted time. I ended up finishing, I don't know if I've ever even said, with a official time of 4 hours, 51 minutes and 36 seconds. So just under 12 minutes off my PB from my first marathon. So I'm happy with that. I was aiming for sub 450, so to be that 96 seconds off is a little bit annoying, a little bit disappointing, but I'm happy with the big, pretty significant, I guess, PB. Well, not crazy, but like decent PB. The atmosphere was so amazing, especially the start and then the end. There's the middle section where, or some middle sections where it's a little bit less, but pretty much constantly there was like people there cheering, because they also had volunteers all around, which was good. So there was like, yeah, and there was bits where I literally had like goosebumps on my arms, just from like, I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe this, like this is amazing. Like it was when the crowds were crazy and the music playing, it was just really cool. Yeah, so fun. Yeah, just afterwards I just they make you like do a walk off, so that you sort of don't clog up this finish line, I guess, and also just to help keep people moving, which, you know, rather than just collapsing is probably better for recovery. So they make you do like a 500 meter walk, and then a big old hill to get up to the like backdrop and stuff over in the I think it's the Botanic Gardens, I actually don't know, maybe not, I don't know. They make you go, there's like it's like a big hill, which was tough. I was really struggling to walk after the run once, because all I wanted to do was take my shoes off, and then I did because I had some shoes in the bag drop. But then I don't know if it's like, oh, and also luckily they were handing out blister plasters at the start, as soon as you entered the like holding area once you like divide into your colors. So like as soon as I entered the green assembly area, there was a guy handing out blister plasters. Thank goodness. So because I sat down and put them on, my whole bottom of my toe is just a blister all the way from one side, like it's up to one side, all the way around the bottom up to the other side. And when I touch this side, I can feel it on that side. The left foot's not quite as bad, but still not great. So I've been hobbling around town. But yeah, I've done 60,000 steps, because you also have to end up doing a bit of walking, you know, to get there and then to get back, and then I popped back out to grab dinner. But yeah, I'm so sad it's all over. Like this long-awaited big day is over, and I'm just like, oh. But it's definitely lived up to the hype. It was incredible. Yeah, I'm really sad that just because of how much later I started, I didn't get to see like the elites at all. Like if you started earlier, you would have potentially, like if you started not that much longer after them, you would have seen them at some of the out and backs, which would have been really cool. But that's okay. Got the same medal as Eliud Kipchoge. But yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna chill, watch TV, maybe read, have an early night, and yeah, that's pretty much my little race recap. And then pretty much just hung around the like recovery village for a little bit, and then headed back here and just chilled out in the afternoon. Spoke to my friend on the phone for a little bit, showered. That's pretty much it. I've pretty much just been living here on this lounge. I will probably not vlog again today because it's just going to be really boring, but I'll speak to you guys in the morning. Good morning, it is Monday morning now. I've just gotten ready very slowly. Going to this Metal Monday little meetup. I've said too many times. I'm really nervous going to an event with a bunch of strangers by myself, but thought I may as well soak in a little bit more marathon just energy while I am here. It's on at 8 a.m, which feels very early. I would rather be horizontal right now, but I think once I get up and get out, hopefully I'll feel a bit more alive, because right now I'm just like, I'm so half dead. But yeah, I got my finisher shirt on, and they want you to take your medal as well, but I think I'll just put it in a bag. I don't think I want to just walk around with it like prior to being there, because that would just feel a bit weird. But yeah, I'm just about to leave. Just thought I would update you guys. Honestly, not as sore as I thought I would be. My quads are actually not that bad at the moment. I know it's probably still going to get a bit worse as the day goes on, but quads don't feel too bad. Every other muscle is sore, and for some reason here is really sore, both sides. But could be worse. Could be worse. I don't feel like I have to completely hobble, at least on the flat, just in the hotel. But hopefully a walk will get the blood pumping and help with that recovery, because I want to get back. Like, I just don't like not being able to be active. We just did a lap of the Opera House, got some photos, saw a seal, and then got some coffee afterwards. Some people left before then. And then I've made my way over to caught the ferry to Manly, some people recommended that. So yeah, I just walked over from Manly to Shirley's Beach, and I'm just sitting on the beach for a bit before I walk back, but I felt one of my blisters pop like halfway, so that was only okay, so that's fun. But yeah, it's actually it was really windy in the city and a bit cold, but it's actually not too bad, and the sun's shining, so it's really nice. This is my current view. I am back at the hotel now. I also just got a coffee on the way through, like from the train station thing to the hotel. This is a really random angle. I've got my phone plugged in charging, so we're just gonna go with this. Yeah, really nice, chilled, lovely day. Yeah, I think I said in a clip when I was on the beach, the meetup was really nice. We just, yeah, did a chilled, slow walk around the Opera House, took some photos, saw a seal, actually 2 seals. Then not everyone went, but some of us went to go grab a coffee at a little cafe nearby. And that was actually, I'm really glad I went. That was really nice. Chatted to some people from, yeah, some from overseas. Like there was a guy from Hong Kong and another lady from America, and then people just from Australia and locals. And yeah, it's just really interesting hearing everyone's, like, you know, journeys and experiences and stuff. And yeah, everyone was really lovely. And then I was chatting to them at the end about, like, you know, things to do, because they were like, oh, have you got much planned? And I was like, actually no, I have no clue what to do. So yeah, a lot of them suggested the ferry to Manly, so that's what I did. I've never been to Manly before, and I did want to go to the beach, or something I did want to do. So yeah, caught the Manly bus, just walked around, got some fish and chips and some yochi as well while I was there. Dipped my feet into the ocean, just to, you know, get that cold water therapy. Not that I went that deep. Yeah, also, yeah, I think did I say earlier? My blister about 500 meters into the walk to Shelley's Beach, I felt it pop, and I was like, oh no. So then I had to quickly go to Chemist Warehouse on the way back to grab some more band-aids, because I didn't take any with me, and basically the side bit wasn't quite covered enough with the band-aid, so I guess it was able to pop. So then I had to band-aid it up so that I could still walk on the beach, like, without shoes and get it wet, without, like, you know, risking infection. But yeah, then I did, on the way after catching the ferry back to Circular Quay, I did quickly go around to get that shot of the marathon medal, because it's got the cutout of the Opera House, just like lining it up. I'll insert a picture. It wasn't the most successful. I didn't quite have the perfect angle, and it kept either focusing on either the medal or the Opera House, not like having both clear, but that's okay, I just had to try. There was also, like, there were so many people out and about with, like, their either marathon finisher t-shirts, or heaps of them, or even people with their medals, or both. Lots of people, even down at Manly, heaps of them, people taking or just marathon merch in general. Heaps of people taking photos with their medals. So yeah, the vibes are still high. But yeah, I'm just gonna, similar to yesterday evening, I'm just gonna chill for a bit and then I'll wander out and grab some dinner. And then yeah, last night in Sydney, literally just gonna spend it here watching TV. I've just popped out to grab some dinner. I was really craving some like spicy beef noodle soup, so that is what I have got. I don't know why post-marathon that has been what I have been craving. Whoops. Sorry, there we go. So yeah, I just went into the mall, just not too far out from here. There's like a place called, I think it's called like Hawker's Lane, where it's just got a bunch of like different Asian food places. So I just found one that had beef noodle soup. I'm gonna sit down and eat that, then have a shower, and then probably pack up a little bit because it is a bit of a mess. Not terrible, but just pack up my marathon stuff that's still got like my bibs and my bags of stuff, like my bag drop bag and the bag they gave us after the run. Still just living on this chair. So yeah, I'll pack up a little bit so it's a little bit less to do in the morning. I'm very excited about this.
Is one of the highlights of the day.
And I found out Nigella Lawson's on TV. So that's my next half an hour sorted. Just had a good stretch of the legs. I'm now just doing some rolling with this tennis ball that I brought. Some parts, like I find I'd roll rolled over my calves. No, had the ball under my calves rolling, and that feels painful. This is like satisfying, but like trying to do my quads is a bit. Some parts are a bit torturous. Like here's not too bad, but like when I do my like upper quad, that feeling is just gives me like, I don't know. It's so hard to actually endure it. But hopefully it helps. I don't know, probably more of a placebo. But yeah, worth a try. Good morning. It is now Tuesday morning, my last morning here. I head back today. I've just popped out to grab some bread tops to have for breakfast, and then just also got a coffee downstairs. They have like a coffee cart where they have free coffee. And I haven't been able to make the most of that at all because I've had to leave too early to go run the first 2 mornings, obviously. And then yesterday I was in too much of a hurry to get one on the way out. So finally got to actually get one. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit, watch some of the US Open and have this. I might pop out and do a quick bit of shopping before I check out. We'll see. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna have some breakfast. Just at the mall, but I'm about to head back because I've got to check out soon. Alright, it is time to check out. I filmed a very, very brief clip, but I'm really not good at the filming in public. Went to the mall for about an hour, just walked around, didn't buy anything. Didn't really see anything else particularly wanting anyway, but also I was like, I've already bought enough stuff, and I struggled to get that suitcase shut just then, so yeah. Anyway, I need to go and check out. Hello, Zeno. It's just me. It's okay. Good boy. Hello. Hello. Did you miss me? Hello. Hello.
I had a few times looking for you the first few days.
Aw.
Didn't really.
How come you're wearing your collar? Sit. Sit. Sit.
Cassie,
Sit.
Sit.
Control yourself.
Sit. Hey.
Sit. Good boy. Oh. Oh, I missed you too. As you would have seen from those slightly chaotic clips. Oh, I know. I know, I missed you too. I am home. Zelda's also here. I've just unpacked my suitcase. What? Okay, everyone wants my attention. But yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. What, Gatsby? Oh, I missed you too, guys. I missed you too. Zeno was here as well earlier. Yeah, I know, you probably just want dinner, Zelda. I don't think it's because you missed me. It's dinner time. Yeah. I'm going to end this vlog here because that is the end of that crazy trip. So good. So cool running the Sydney Marathon. Highly, highly recommend if you can get in. Enter the ballot for the Sydney Marathon because such a cool run. The atmosphere was so cool. Even like the next day, seeing everyone out and about. Obviously running across the bridge is just such a cool thing to do. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end this vlog here. Thank you for watching and coming on this journey of running my second marathon with me. Yeah, I'm also very, very, very happy that Past Me on Friday morning before I left decided to quickly change my bed sheets so that when I came home tonight, I've got fresh bed sheets. So happy about that. Like, I'm not even actually getting in bed to sleep, I'm just sitting on my bed and I'm so excited. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video, whenever that may be. I don't actually know. But anyway, bye!